TikTok, what's going on with you? You know, I hear one word being passed around and so much that it's been a cop out lately. Big time cop out. Racism. They don't even know what racism is anymore. It's such a cop out. Can't work for yourself. You can't do that. You get butthurt. You get offended. Oh, that's racist. Then they try to say the white people are the majority and everything else, or minority, or whatever. All these different arguments about racism is ridiculous. I don't care what side of the argument you're on. You racist, you this, you that. Oh, that's racism. You didn't hire me because that's racism. No, I didn't hire you because you've had 20 different jobs and you've whined and complained at every job about racism. Or look at the way you're dressed. I mean, oh no, that's racist. You can't do that because the way we're dressed shouldn't matter. It does when you're in my business. I don't have a business, but if I had a business, you come in looking all sloppy with your pants hanging down to your knees. I would tell you, you know what? See that door? Don't let it hit you. Now, if you come in and you actually come in presentable, with respect, carry yourself with dignity and morals, you'd have a job. But no, you can't say that because that's racist. Oh, white people existing is racist too. Everything white people do is racism. It's such a cop out. They want supremacy. Why don't they just say it? They want complete supremacy. It ain't about coexisting anymore. It ain't about being neighborly and doing the right thing anymore. No. They want to use all these terms and terminology and whatever. There's a list of them a mile long, and you can go through and figure that out. Racism is the biggest thing. If you say one thing against any race other than white people are allowed to be discriminated against. Oh, you can discriminate against white people. That's fine. But Lord have mercy, if you say one thing against illegals or whatever, that's racism. You deport the illegals because they broke the law, that's racism. If you call out the darker melanin people because they want melanin march, for what they're actually doing, they're, acting like heathens. Oh, that's racism. You're racist for calling them heathens. Well, if you act like a heathen, I'll call white people heathens. If you act like a heathen, I guess you are. See, I believe in God and Jesus. I believe in people coming together with the spirit of mercy, love, grace, and everything that the Bible talks about. You don't care what color you are. Heck, I got a little barbecue area out here that if you wanted to come talk, you can come talk. Sorry, dropped the glass. See, not everything has to be on social media. Not everything has to be racist. It's amazing how the weak-minded people will cry racism, or these white saviors will go to the minorities or go to these countries like Cuba. That was funny, actually. And they'll say, you're being racist. And they'll fight for the communist socialist government. But yet the people of Cuba or Iran are sitting there saying, don't talk for me. They're saying, don't talk for me. We don't want you to talk for me. Shut your mouth. They're telling all these other people of the darker melanin, whatever, that are committing all these crimes to go away, go back to where you came from. The people that sit there and bow down in the streets and force their women to wear bed sheets, a lot of countries, a lot of states, are saying no, not today. No, not happening. See, it's funny how if we talk about the truth of anything, I don't care what it is, it's racism. White people, if you talk about the truth, you talk about the evidence, talk about the facts, you turn on the lights, and what roaches and cockroach rats and all these vile animals scatter, well, that's racism. But yet they'll call us every racist name in the book. The white people, every racist name in the book. They'll do the same thing that a lot of racist white people do and call them, monkeys and everything else. They'll say white people were created in a lab. I would love to know what lab that is. Thousands of years ago, where was this lab? Or we come from the Caucasian Mountains, all of us come from the Caucasian Mountains. No, not really. No. All these. And then here's something. I ran into a guy yesterday. I was live streaming on Big O, and he said, come back. And he was saying, I am God. I came back the 17th of whatever. And yeah, he was trying to say he came back already. I said, so Scripture says this. And I was pulling up Scripture. And yes, he was the darker melanated person. And he had that Ankh, or that Egyptian little symbol on his neck. So you have a symbol of the pharaohs, of those people that hated God, on your neck. Huh. Really? So I was just being ridiculous, messing with him. I said, make a limousine pop up out here. I know Jesus Christ wouldn't do that. The real Jesus Christ wouldn't do that. The real Jesus Christ, I could look at him, and my heart and my mind and my soul would know. It said many will deny him. Yes, you're right. Many will deny him. But if we don't say that he was black, oh, that's racist. No, he wasn't white. He wasn't black. He was kind of in the middle. Got olive skin. The Bible describes Jesus Christ. But no, if you call out the truth of Jesus Christ, or Yahweh, or Yahshua, or Jesus, or however you want to pronounce his name, he says, in the Bible, he says, I come in many names, in many nations. But he came to save the world, not just one segment of society. See, this guy said that he didn't come back to save us. No, he came back to save the darker melanated people. That's all he said. I'm coming back for my people. Well, if you're Jesus Christ, isn't your people the people that your Father created? See, that's their mentality. They think that God is only going to come back for the yellow or the brown or the black or whatever. Wow, they're going to get a big surprise someday when they actually do meet God. Racism is a cop-out. Racist is a cop-out. It's for weak people. Cowardly-minded people. That's what it's for. Anyways, y'all have a good day. God bless. Be safe out there. And don't be racist on either side of the argument.